their mama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a God without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman,
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
Always a treat to have Oh Canada perform before an NBA game. Thanks to Skylar Cole for that rendition. We'll be right back.
There you go again. You ought to know your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to flash that smile and last on again. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 and one won't be so bad, cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Julius Randle.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's VanVleet in at the point. Offensive rebound. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
First team down. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Siakam outside. Charity stripe shot. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last game, he had 28 points. The three from Barnes. Offensive rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And it's Randle that time on the assist by Brunson. Randle's got 5 points.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. New York goes the other way with it.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Line for 2.
First one falls for him. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Now here's Van Vliet. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Shot on the wing. Shot is good by Barrett.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Trent outside. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Here's Randle. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Anunoby for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The 3, Barrett. And the Knicks, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
So it's Toronto now, defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
It's coming your way, man. Here they are, your Northside Blues.
And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Julius Randle is second.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. They need this. Blocked! Here's Randle. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They trail by 14. Anunoby for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Trent outside. Robinson with the block. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Anunoby, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barrett's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Drops in the 3.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
Here's Grimes. And Anunoby pulls it down.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Trent on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Anunoby against Barrett. On the top.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Toronto shooting just 21% in the first quarter. 3-pointer, VanVleet. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Randle. They grab their own miss. And that one's good.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Robinson with a double. Pass to Siakam. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. Here's Grimes, guarded by Trent. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now here's VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Trent. And that one is hammered home.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Fred VanVleet with the assist.
Barrett against Anunoby. Shot is good by Barrett.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Now here's VanVleet. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Siakam. Robinson with the block.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And here's Siakam for three. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Stolen by Anunoby.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, OG Anunoby. At the line for 1.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Back to Achua. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, that was something else,
just
man.
Beautiful.
And a big-time jam right there.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Here's Benton, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Flynn. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Knicks. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving. And, of course, the Raptors, they currently find themselves down in the bottom of the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Benton. To the wing, right side. Here's Flynn, guarded by Rose. Flynn's shot is off. New York has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Reddish. Achua with a rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Rose. Pass to Achua. Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. New York goes the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Reddish. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Anunoby's got 9.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 17. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Benton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Ooh, tough to stop once he gets inside. He's a beast.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Benton. The Knicks making their last shot. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Quickly. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Poke loose, and it's stolen by Rose. And now the Knicks on the break. Lets it go from deep, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 11 feet out. It's tipped. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Sinks that one from the post.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Outside Anunoby. Looking to win the run. Count it. Anunoby's got 11.
You can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Knicks running away with it. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Now Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Thaddeus Young out there with Scottie Barnes. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Van Vliet to the paint. And Young slams it in.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes, guarded by Trent. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
So it's Toronto now. Trent outside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Randle with some nice D.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He gets it in there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Raptors shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Inside, here's Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
For 3, Randle. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Trent. Coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Brunson against Van Vliet from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Now here's Toppin. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Trent with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Grimes. The three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Trent with it. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Young misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Brunson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Grimes. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. To the inside. Young. And Young slams it in.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Toronto in second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you found them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Time for t-shirts. Make some noise, everyone.
making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Trent. Puts up a three. And the Raptors miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Shot is good by Barrett.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Beyond the arc. Van Vliet misses for New York. They've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Now here's Trent. Pass to VanVleet from behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's good on the putback.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
And here are the Raptors now. VanVleet outside to the middle. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist by VanVleet. Siakam's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Robinson. They get it back. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Trent for three. Not going to go that time. New York goes the other way with it. Pass to Grimes with the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the right side. Siakam draws the double. Back to VanVleet for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett. It's not going to go for him. The Raptors shooting just 35% from the floor. Outside Barnes. From 9 feet. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists tonight.
You get the sense Scottie Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Siakam against Robinson. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. Sends it home from three-point land. VanVleet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Barrett fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scottie Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout Knicks. Who wants the t-shirt? Here they come, fans. Your North Side Herd.
He's checked in for Toronto. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Toppin. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. And so it's New York with it. Rose right side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. A former MVP. Think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
And that one falls for Rose. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Now here's VanVleet. 9 points in the game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we'll see Fred VanVleet go to the line here.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
At the line for Toronto, Fred VanVleet, shooting one.
One shot.
That free throw good from VanVleet.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Reddish. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Here's Barnes. Barnes. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Hartenstein. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position group.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Floats one up. Hartenstein, no good. The Raptors shooting about 48% so far in the second. Outside Barnes. Back to VanVleet. 14 feet away. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
From the wing. Rose can't connect. The Raptors shooting only 42%. Siakam, pass to VanVleet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing quickly. He's got 6. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's Benton, guarded by Quickly. VanVleet against Rose. Now here's VanVleet. The D's right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Here's the second effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That one's on Rose.
Well, Fred VanVleet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred Van Vliet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Van Vliet, he fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. Van Vliet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, Van Vliet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
Now here's Van Vliet. 19 points in the game. Pass to Benton. Back to Van Vliet. Off the window. It's good. Van Vliet's got 21 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hartenstein, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Achua with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
With your 6. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Benton. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to Flynn. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Both shots good from the stripe. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada. But basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And the shot goes in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
New York has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And it's Randle with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 16. Pass to Achua. Here's Flynn. To the paint. It's stolen. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. The finish! And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Benton. And here's Achua. Pass to Benton. Here's Flynn. Fires in the triple. Flynn's got 9.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
For 3, Randle. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Benton. Here's Anunoby. Off target with a jump hook.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Knicks out in front. They lead by 18. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
And let's focus now on the 2 opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Puts up a 3. VanVleet missing again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Randle. Not falling for him there. 7 for 15 now. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trent, the pass to VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Deflected.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Randle driving to the basket. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Inside to halt the run, and the layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 10 points. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, As a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
So it's Toronto now after the basket by New York. And Siakam gets it to go.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Brunson, and he drains the quick shot. 18 points for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Grimes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
Knicks substitution. Obi Toppin.
Here's Van Vliet. 23 points in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an Obi for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Brunson passes to Toppin. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Brunson against Van Vliet. To the left side wing. The open shot, Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Here's Toppin. And it's New York scoring again. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Now Barnes takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Driving in. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Siakam outside. Shoots from 12. That shot missing. New York goes the other way with it. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And it's in there. Barrett's got 23 points.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Right side, Robinson. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
easy next round right now for your North Side Crew.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher comes in for Anunoby, and it's Flynn in for Trent. Sims, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Grimes. And so it's New York with it. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Quickly, and he drives in. Oh, Siakam with the block. Here comes Toronto on the push. And Siakam with the slam.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
And he's checked in for Van Vliet. New York on D. To the middle. Here's Flynn. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Flynn's got 11 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Flynn. Brunson defending. Fires the three. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Barrett. Another one falls for New York.
When he's dialed in, he plays with such force on the offensive end. R.J. Barrett doing work.
Pass to Ben. Back to Barnes. To the inside. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Barnes. After the basket by New York. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Pass to Barnes. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play. Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. But they have a big lead for a reason.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Toppin. And it's New York scoring again.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Benton. Back to Barnes. Here's Flynn. And here's Siakam. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Quickly from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Siakam outside. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Flynn. 11 points in the game. Pass to Achua. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Toppin. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Here's Flynn, averaging around 6 a game. And here's Barnes, guarded by Quickly. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 14 points for the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Rose with the bucket.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 14. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Here's Hartenstein. No good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Now here's Boucher, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Flynn. Inside. Tries the 9-footer. Barnes, no good. Quickly outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 8 assists here tonight. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57% to the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Rose. He's got 10. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Flynn, guarded by Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Here's Flynn. 11 points in the game. Clock is at 3. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Toppin. And the layup is good off the glass.
The assist.
13 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by quickly.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Achua. Over Randle.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New York. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Juan Hernangomez out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Benton in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Hernangomez. Down low. And Young slams it in.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hartenstein. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Flynn. 3-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fournier. Another one falls for New York.
I love the decision-making of Evan Fournier. Just fantastic at pulling up in rhythm.
Here's Benton. Fournier covering. Benton can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. 18 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And the Knicks shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Rose with the bucket.
Yeah, because of his toughness, Rose does this with regularity. Converts inside against duress.
Here's Benton. To the middle. Here's Flynn. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And a two-handed jam!
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Flynn. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Sims. Kept alive to the left wing. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Reddish.
Oh, that's bad right there.
Wow.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
With a one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
Well, this is a nice pass. And when healthy, Rose still one of the best floor generals out there.
The Raptors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Flynn, guarded by Rose. Back to Flynn. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Benton. And it's blocked. And he recovers it from downtown. Unable to get that one. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Reddish. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by New York. Flynn's shot is off.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And it's New York scoring again.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive. Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
Knicks player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Here's Fournier. There's the drive. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Fournier's got 6 in the quarter. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Here's Ben. High post Boucher. Inside. Benton, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
New York shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Grant.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
And he drops him first. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great. I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Young with a screen on Rose. Out to the wing. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. That one's good. Sims.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Ben. And there's the rejection. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And he recovers it. Back to Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Benton, good.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Reddish with it. Hernan Gomez there. From deep, Rose. And Young pulls it down. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Good on the shot.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Now a timeout called by New York.
We need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Randle, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hartenstein. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
So, guys, over the years, we've seen Randle become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Here's Flynn. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Now here's Rose. They get the rebound. Here's McBride. And the layup falls.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
New York foul. Cameron Reddish. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Scottie Barnes. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scottie Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And so he hits both. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever. especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think, BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Now here's Reddish. Rose outside. Back to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Controls the rebound and the putback. Randle's got 27 points.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Going inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The shot by Fournier, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Benton. The kick out to Young. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
No hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Rose can't connect. The Raptors shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Throws it up high. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Rose. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Flynn. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Randle. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
The free throw drops for Randle. And so here is Toronto. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Stolen by Quickly.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for R.J. Barrett.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Quickly after the basket by Toronto. Oh, they pick off the pass. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Flynn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're up by 37. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Knicks. Grimes comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rose. Randle outside. And the Knicks miss again. Now Barnes. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. To the paint. And the layup is good.
Yeah, we know this about Scottie Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Brunson. They get it back. Here's Grimes. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.